Hello and welcome to another episode of Midnight Club 3 Dev Edition Remix. Been a while, but in this episode I'll teach you guys how to drift. So I made a load of drifting videos. I never really got to show you how I did it. So the car I recommend you to use is the Celine SR. It's a B-Class car. It's just the best for drifting in my opinion. It's really easy, really straightforward. Doesn't require much like practice. So what you want to do is go into performance, put everything to the max. You want to upgrade everything to the max, and then you want to go to, I think you want to go to tires, and you want to make sure that your tires on stock. Now what this does, it reduces handling, but you kind of want that. I don't know why, but it works. I've tried multiple different settings, and for some reason that's the one that works. That works well. And also you want to go into your chassis, go to sway bars, and put it on stock as well. You don't want, essentially, just put it at the lowest possible handling and you got good drifting. That's essentially what it is. And then what you want to do, customize your car, do whatever you want. Colors, vinyls, whatever. And then this is the important bit. This is what is actually going to drift your car. Go to your menu, options, tune your vehicle. Now, this is the setting you wanna use. This combination of settings. So the default is that. That is what you will get, and I will show you what this does. What this is. So as you can see, this car now has really good handling. Well, not really. Sorry, traction. Because the default tuning for cars in this game is just like this, where your car has nice traction, good so it's easier to like it's easier to control the car. As you can see, good traction. Now, change this to setting like that, and like about there, I think. Let me see. And this is one lower. Like that. Now, hold on a minute. I need to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. So now, as you can see, it's much more slidey now. The car feels much more nicer to drift with. Because now there's literally just no traction, and you can just do whatever the hell you want. And now, for the next important bit, and you have to do this to be able to drift. Go to control mapping, and make sure you have a shift up and down button. You cannot be in automatic while you drift. It's not possible. Because the game will automatically shift you up a gear, and you know, if you're in gear 6 on this car, you just can't drift. Because that's just how it works. Make sure you're on manual. Make sure you got good buttons that you can shift up and down with, because you're going to be shifting up and down a lot. I'll teach you how to use your drifts, how to like shift up and down with varying speeds and different types of roads in a second. So you want to make sure you got good buttons for shifting up and down. Now, for the final bit of this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use your gears. So on a road like this, let's just start off here for example. So, as you can see, we got a highway here. On the highway, you can use gear 5. You never want to use gear 6 when drifting in this car. there's no point. It just stops your drift, and that's just never use it. You only want to be using between like gear 5 and gear 2, where gear 5 and 2 you very rarely use. Gear 5 you use when you want to do like highway drifting, I guess. And gear 2, and if you're taking a very tight turn, like for example like this turn right here, very tight. Very narrow and very tight, so you want to go very slowly in the gear 2. Basically, the slower you're going, you just how do I say this? The lower speeds, lower gears. That's just how it is. So on this type of road, you want to be going like gear 4 because it's quite open, quite straight. Let me just go to gear 4 real quick. And you start going left to right. And now here, still go gear 4. Now shift down a gear, go to the ramp. Go back to gear 4. And now let's say I want to take a turn here. Let's go to gear 3. I'm not exactly doing this very well. This is my first try. Go like that. Gear 4. Stay gear 4. And let's say I want to take a turn somewhere. I don't know where. Onto the highway. And this is where I use a gear 5. The 5th gear. To go insanely fast. Because with it, there's a strange mechanic in this game where you're drifting. And you can actually maintain your speed like this. Really weird, but kind of cool. Like, as you can see, I'm going 250 while in gear 5. And obviously you want to try not to lose control like that, because yeah, that'd be bad. So example of a gear 2 turn is like this one right here. I want to go gear 2 here. Back up to gear 3. Get gear 4. Back to gear 3. Make this turn here. Gear 4. And let's say I want to take a right turn here, left turn here. Gear 3. Gear 4 again. And it's on the straight. And let's say I want to take, I don't know. Let's go to the left here. And now this is a gear 2 turn here as well. Gear 3, turn right again. Go gear 4 maybe. Over here. Do you see what I mean? It's like a fluid motion of switching gears. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Which is why I suggest using the Celine SR the first car, because the other car is really hard to use when drifting. Like really hard. Some of them you need to like even change up the tuning a little bit to even get it right. But as you can see, I'm getting a nice little drifting here. And when you get really good, you can even go gear 5 in some straights. As you can see, I'm not really good, so you can't do that. You can also do some nice 360 entries in this game as well. Kind of like this. But they're just not very easy to do. I've done some in a couple videos. Basically what you want to do is build up your speed. You want to be going really fast for this, so let's say gear 4, a good thing. And then you want to do this on a motion and then quickly shift up gears. And to do that motion, you want to drift to the right, hold down your reverse button, so you kind of do this motion. So you drift to the right and hold down your reverse button, or your brake button, or whatever it is. The button this button basically, the one that makes you go reverse. You want to hold that button, then you get this kind of movement. And then after that, you want to then hold. So if you're going to do a 360 to the right, you want to turn right, reverse button, and then hold your left button after you turn 180 degrees. So once you made after that 180 degrees, you then want to quickly turn left if you're doing a reverse to the right, reverse, sorry, as the 60 energy to the right, so that is. So, all the quick motion, right, back, left, 360. And after that, you want to quickly shift up as well, to make sure you retain this. Kind of like this. But that's also another reason you got to do it at high speed, otherwise you just lose it. You want to do it at least like about 125, 150 miles an hour plus for it to work properly. Otherwise you just get this where the car just just stops, it just brakes too quickly. So yeah, that is a tutorial on how to drift in this game. Hopefully that will encourage you guys to make your own videos or just, you know, drift for fun. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode or in the next video.